Elizabeth Chambers. She's a new mowing customer. Scope of work for the fall is going to be bed cleanup and a bunch of pruning, trimming, shaping. Yeah, that's basically it. So if you're not familiar with the property, for parking, it is on like a main road essentially. She's got this gravel spot here. You could pull like a pickup truck in like this, but you know, more than likely the challenge will be for the dump trailer. So she did say the neighbor here is cool, so we can ride through here when we're cutting through. So I would say probably the best bet would be park the dump trailer over there and then drag through the yard. I mean, the other option, depending on how busy the traffic is, I don't think you want to go this route, but you could park across the street and run across the street. Again, this road at times isn't too busy, but during traffic it's real busy. So more than likely park it down here in the section. I think that's Summit Ave or something, and then drag cars through the yard. We'll just give the neighbor a heads up. She said he's real cool, no big deal. All right, so scope of work is going to be basically a light pruning of everything, a little bit of bed cleanup, weeding. Probably re-edge the beds a little bit. I wouldn't go bonkers with it, but maybe like a string trimmer. No mulch. So up here, just trim, prune, kind of square it off. She did make mention there's a couple like that viney weed growing right there. Try to yank that out. You know, blow out these beds a little bit. And then all in here, just like pick up the sticks, do a light blow, maybe turn the mulch over a little bit for her. All over here, clean up the beds. You could prune that guy a little bit, prune this guy. We'll want the 8-foot ladder for this one with the extender pole and all that good stuff. Articulating muscle head probably as well to kind of get the top of it. She said just give it a light prune, give it some shape. Clean up the bed here. You could trim this rhododendron back just a little bit, kind of just give it some shape. Everything here, light prune, shape. You can leave the hostas for now, cut them back in the fall. You got a winter wineberry vine weed right there, yank that out. This guy you could just trim back. This guy you could trim back. This area, just blow all the leaves and debris. Looks like old leaves there. So blow them out. Take a string trimmer to the area. Just string trim all the growth down. I would even string trim like the little bit of spokes of growth that are coming up on the tree just to clean it up. Prune this guy up. You could prune this guy up. Prune all these up. A little prune in shape. You could probably cut some of these low branches just to raise it up a little bit. Back here, so she's saying it's grown over from the neighbor. So just like cut all this stuff back. Nothing crazy. You can't cut back too much. The fence is kind of falling over. But just looking to cut so that it's not encroaching into her area here. I would leave these guys alone. These beds, just kind of blow them out a little bit of the leaves. You don't got to go crazy with it. Just a light blow. These guys, you can prune them, shape them. Again, nothing dramatic as far as trimming goes. Kind of all light. Some of these like low weeping branches, I would just snip them. Probably just help us out when we're mowing. Over here, if we don't hit it with the mowing, just string trim like all this growth in this corner down a little bit. All this stuff, just prune and shape. The grasses you can leave alone for now. A light blowout of the beds and leaves and things of that sort. I guess lightly prune this. She kind of was like, yeah, just use your judgment. She just wants things to look good, basically. Couple like weeds growing in the fence there. Yank them out. Light prune that up. There's like a viney, I think. Viney, yeah, that's all part of that. Never mind, I'm sorry. Might be a couple weeds poking. You can yank them. I would lightly prune some of these low branches. Blow this bed out, prune this up. And that's about it. Maybe blow this area a little bit. Don't gotta mess with anything back there. And lastly, a little bit over there, I would just prune those guys up. And that's it.